In March 2023, the WWF, RSPB and Aviva came together for the first time ever to launch the Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund. We wanted to empower community groups to help bring our world back to life. The Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund brought together nearly 250 community groups from the Scottish Highlands to the Cornish Riviera. Collectively they raised £2.5 million and brought together an army of 12,000 supporters, all committed to restoring nature in the UK.
The Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund was such a perfect fit because our young people here are really tackling issues about saving UK's nature. These were vital funds that were needed to be able to continue this work here and continue our green journey.
The Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund has been amazing for us at Stump. We've used it primarily in our nursery for paths, for ditches, for making our site a lot more accessible for volunteers and to help our water management on site.
Thanks to the Wild Isles Community Fund, we are officially launching the first fully funded volunteer day. People will be learning how to sow seeds, to do propagation, all sorts of fun things like that.
So for small community-based charities like us, this funding is invaluable. Without the funding, we couldn't put trees in the ground and we certainly couldn't grow them. We just wouldn't exist.
The UK is home to some of the most incredible species on Earth, but we're pushing nature to the brink. We live in one of the most nature-depleted countries in the world. The fund was created in response to the People's Plan for Nature, a world first. The plan set out a vision for the future of nature in the UK and the steps we must all take to renew it. One of the key actions was to invest more in locally driven projects and communities, so that's why we came together to create the fund to help more people take action for nature. The fund was created to support communities in areas where the need is greatest and in communities where the pressure is most felt.
For many in the BS13 postcode in South Bristol, life is really hard. Families are struggling to put food on the table, to heat their home, to keep the electric going. Everyone thinks of Bristol as this green city, but actually it's really divided. So it's really about diversifying the conversations because it's going to take collective action. And so it's vital that there are funds available for charities to access like this.
These projects are not only helping to restore nature in their local areas, but they're also taking on wider social issues by addressing things like loneliness, food poverty and mental health. The response to the Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund has been incredible. It's shown us that communities want to see nature brought back to life, not just to boost biodiversity, but for the health and well-being of people. We all have the power to make a real difference. The fund showed how communities across the UK play a crucial part in helping to restore nature. The Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund has been a true celebration of community resilience, action and spirit, championing the local heroes helping to bring our world back to life right here on our doorstep. It's incredible to hear that over 70% of people that have been involved with the Save Our Wild Isles Community Fund now feel more connected to nature. Over 80% of people have told us that they now feel more involved in their local community, and an astounding 96% now feel they have the confidence to take action for a more nature-friendly future. It's a privilege to visit projects that we fund. It is the best part of my job. It restores my faith in humanity. There is something really powerful about being around people with so much passion for change and making a positive difference in the world. Being able to support and give people the tools and the confidence to go out and do something so positive in their communities is an incredibly inspiring and energising thing to be involved with.